But the truth is, if you're a woman in Israel and you want to get an abortion, you have to first get approval from the high court. Not the low court, but the high court, okay? And this can take weeks and often months. Now, I don't know how much you know about abortion, but it's kind of a time-sensitive issue. And so clearly, this is by design. They do this to discourage women from getting abortion, and I think that's f***ed up. I think that's f***ed up. If you're a woman in Israel and you want to get an abortion, sometimes you just can't. Sometimes it's just quicker and easier to join the IDF if you want to kill a baby. Okay. Yes, I said that joke at a high school, okay? I felt it was the right thing to do, okay? I used to be a teacher before I was fired. I have a connection with academia, okay? And the kids loved it, by the way. They stood up, they clapped, they cheered. They laughed a little too hard, to be honest. I didn't appreciate how hard they laughed. I was not comfortable with that, but it crushed, man. It was an auditorium of like 500 kids. It crushed. I was the IDF that day. Okay. You get it. The UN gets it, finally. Bernie Sanders gets it, finally. Okay. That was just the first joke, okay? That was the milder one. The next joke is a bit more controversial, but I would say more relatable, okay? The next joke is about a world leader. Now, I'm not gonna say his name because I don't wanna get sued for defamation. So let's just say this guy uses Gmail because he's Netanyahu. Okay. It's Benjamin Netanyahu, guys. I just want to make sure just want to make sure. There was people looking like, who uses Yahoo Mail in 2025? It's Benjamin Netanyahu, guys. I won't get in trouble for saying his name anyways. It's not his real name, so. It's Milikowski. So, Benjamin Milikowski, AKA Netanyahu. I start this joke by asking the crowd, are there any fans of Netanyahu here? Okay, that's the typical response. Usually more boos, but it's too late. It's too late. You guys showed your true colors, Alberta. Got my eye on you here. Now I get why the boo. I heard the boo earlier at MSA. But yeah, I asked this joke everywhere, and nobody says yes. This guy doesn't have fans. It's kind of sad. And I don't just perform for pro-Palestine crowds. I perform for everybody. I do Zionist crowds. I've been to Florida. I've been everywhere. And not one fan of the Netanyahu. I think we're at the point where we can all agree most of the world knows that Benjamin Netanyahu is an evil man. Okay? I think we're at the point where most of the world will agree that Benjamin Netanyahu should not be in power, okay? Even his own people feel this way. People in Israel have been trying to vote him out. They've been having corruption trials to get him out. There's political parties shifting around to get him out. There's coups to try to get him out. There's assassination attempts to get him out. But you can't get rid of this guy. He's just there. And sometimes, in situations like these, when you can't remove someone democratically, not saying what you know that's like, Canada, okay? But sometimes, when you can't remove someone democratically, sometimes the higher power, or whatever you believe in, perhaps karma, might have an alternate plan, okay? Now, don't get mad at me for just relaying the news, but if you weren't entirely aware, Benjamin Netanyahu has cancer. I'm not asking you to get excited. I'm not asking you to get excited, okay? But I'm also not asking you to get sad. I'm asking you to remain completely neutral to this piece of factual information that Netanyahu has prostate cancer, okay? Which is You guys keep wanting to get excited. Yeah, prostate cancer, which is kind of inherently funny in a way, but now, so does Joe Biden. Joe Biden has it too, but we'll do a joke about that at another time, okay? I already wrote a joke about Joe Biden having prostate cancer, but he forgot it. But you gotta admit, kind of ironic, the two main people associated with the genocide now have prostate cancer. Turns out what goes around comes around up your ass, okay? Come on, up your ass. And around the corner, you know? It's where the prostate is. But yeah. Now some sources will say it's just a benign tumor of the prostate, okay? But we all know that cancer is cancer. Cancer can grow at any time. It multiplies. Cancer essentially is the ultimate colonizer. You know? It grows, builds checkpoints so the cells can't cross. You know, and eventually its goal is to turn your body into greater cancer, you know? Okay. This is not a political joke, it's just medical science. Don't get mad at me unless you're a doctor. Okay? And I just find this very ironic. I find this so ironic. I find it perfectly ironic that Benjamin Netanyahu has prostate cancer. Because if you're familiar with Netanyahu, you would know that he is the one person in history who's had the most opportunities to free Palestine. He is literally the one unique person in that specific position of power for the longest amount of time who's been presented with time after time after time the most opportunities to facilitate the creation of a Palestinian state. But at every opportunity he had, he shut it down. Because in his mind, he never wanted there to be a Palestinian state. And he used to not say it, but he finally says it now. We've known it all along, because every time he had the option, he pushed it away, he made it difficult. He tried to make it damn near impossible for there to ever be a Palestinian state. So can we not at least just observe the irony here? That because this man was not pro-state, that he now has cancer in his prostate. You can't make these things up. And they removed his prostate. He's a no-stater now. He got a no-state solution inside him. Okay, that was just the first part of the joke. That was the less controversial part. The next part is more controversial because I'm going to say something that's going to piss a lot of people off. But I'm going to say it because I mean it. And that is that I want to be a better person. Thank you for laughing at that, but I do. I want to be a better person, and no matter how much I hate someone or despise them for their actions, I don't want to be the one to wish sickness or death upon them. That's not who I am, and that's not who I want to be. These are my values. These are my values. I did not learn them in America. So in tune with my own personal growth, not cancer, but my spiritual growth, I'm going to say something that's going to be very hard for you to hear, just as it's hard for me to say. But I have to say it as a part of my 12-step program. And that is that I want Netanyahu to get well. I said it. Not Joe Biden, I'll give you that. But Netanyahu, yes, I said it. I said it because I don't want to sink to his level. Just because he's evil, I don't want it to make me evil. Now, I understand I'm going to lose fans over this. People are going to be so upset once this information goes public, but I'm letting you guys know because you're good people and you deserve to know the truth. And Netanyahu right now, they removed his prostate. They say he's in a stable condition, but we all know that cancer can come back. It's the ultimate colonizer. Tends to violate agreements, etc., etc. And so I'm just letting you know that if that cancer does come back, I'm going to be the first person to lead by example, stand up and say, we need to stop it. Yep, yeah. And I don't care if we have to go inside him. Then we will go deep inside him. Just get in there and just bomb the cancer. Just bomb the cancer to oblivion. Carpet bomb the cancer. Go inside of his colon, in the tunnels of his colon. Bomb the cancer. Oh no, Hamas! Bomb the cancer. From the prostate to the pee, he will be cancer-free. You understand me? Gotta go deep in there, get that colonizer, you know what I'm saying? Now, of course, after this very intense operation, this intense military surgical operation, his colon will look like a demolition site. And at that point, Trump can occupy it. So. Yes, I said that at a high school. Who cares, man? The kids gotta learn. You're like, but Sammy, this was at a Ramadan iftar event. Okay. My bad. I can make better decisions. That's between me and Allah, okay? It's not between me and you. It's not your jurisdiction. But what I'm saying is, I don't do high schools anymore. But if you need someone for pre-K through 6, I got you, dude. I got you. I love you, Calgary. I hope to see you next year. Thank you so much.
I have to tell you, I'm alive.